So it appears got some type of nest right here. And whatever it was buzzing around my head when I came in the door. So if you guys know a humane way to remove some type of nest, other than just simply taking this broom and knocking it down, let me know, because I'm not trying to be harassed by a hornet or a bee or whatever the heck that thing was. It was huge, guys. So how's everybody doing today? Hopefully you guys are doing well. Here to show you guys what sold over the last 24 hours, which ain't impressive at all, but hey, that's the name of the game. So with this microphone, guys, and this whole mod kit that I have to attach to the GoPro, I lost a lot of footage in the last video due to um, not the phone, not the video that I filmed on my phone, but the one that I filmed before that, due to the video clips turning on warp speed. So I was filming and didn't know that I was on warp mode. And then also a lot of the audio clips just didn't, they muted themselves for one reason or another. So give me a little bit of time to figure out this microphone quality stuff. And I guess at some point I'm just gonna have to buy the Rode mic, because I know that's the standard one that a lot of people are using right now. So in the last couple of days on eBay, it's not been very great. Monday, so let me go back and give you guys a little bit of context. Sunday night, all my sales ended on eBay. So I had the biggest sales day in about a month, about 600 something dollars worth of sales. The following day, Monday, I sold 4 items all day long. That's not impressive at all. Yesterday, I sold 9 items. So, a little over 200 something dollars or whatever. And it's not the items, guys. It's not the items, especially because I've been putting a lot of focus in these last 6, 7 months of picking all good items, right? So what goes on in the algorithm to where when you're ending a sale, that they'll give you this influx of traffic and then they just totally cut your water off? What goes on in there? I want to know how to get around that. Anyway, I'm gonna show you guys what's going on, what's up with these sales. And this one's gonna be just simple. I don't got a lot of time to be doing a fancy edit. Those videos are the reason why I have not been putting out regular content anymore, because once you start doing that, that's what people expect, and I'm not really trying to let you guys down. So sorry for this type of video. This is just gonna have to be what it is, guys, for today. All right, couple questions. Couple questions that I got in the last video. One said, where do I get all the clothes in the boxes behind me? I thrift all my items. If you guys have been rocking with me for a while on the channel, you know I get everything from the bins. And so here recently, what I've started doing is I've been going to the thrift stores a lot more often, because I've been trying to be selective over the items that I pick up at the bins. So at the bins, I'm trying to find 150-ish items a week. If I don't find that many, I just go get the rest of it from the thrift stores around me. And so that's where I've been getting a lot of my stuff at lately. Serena Co says, hi Marcus, do you list from Vendu or import from eBay? I can't find the video. Thanks and Jesus bless you. I don't list from Vendu. I list all my items on eBay first, because that's my priority. eBay is my bread and butter. That's where I make all my money from. So, or I'm going to list all my items on eBay first. Carrie at home says, I found that Goodwill prices will go crazy high for a month or two and then fall back down for a month. It's insane. So Carrie and I both live in the same state. She lives in St. Louis County. I source in St. Louis City. There's a difference. If you're from St. Louis, you know. If you know, you know. But Carrie's thrift prices are way different than mine. She can buy jeans for seven-ish bucks and then turn around and flip those jeans for 25 to 35 bucks. I don't have that down here in the town that I live in, because I don't live in St. Louis anymore. I moved out of St. Louis about 10 years ago, and I live in the rural outskirts farm country of Missouri. I still drive to St. Louis and get all my items from the bins, but I'm not driving to St. Louis County where Carrie lives. So she's got some pretty good stuff that she gets in her bins or in her locations. But she also goes to a different bins than what I go to most of the time. She's going to the St. Charles, to the Bridgeton location, because it's closer to St. Charles. So for me, if I wanted to do a higher average sales price, there's a couple of things that I could do besides what I'm already doing, which is drive to the bins more times a week. but that takes a lot of time. I can't just, without messing everything up in my life, I can't go to the bins every single day because it's such a far drive. For instance, I went to the bins yesterday on a Tuesday, which is why there was no live stream yesterday. Um, I drove to the bins. I got on the highway around like 11:30ish, 12 o'clock ish, because I still had to pack my orders. I had to run my Patreon morning call. I had to do my listings. All that stuff comes first. And then I got on the highway and I didn't get back home last night till 8:30. That leaves me no time in the day to do anything else, right? And I have stuff that I'm involved with my church with. I have the Patreon coaching calls that I run. I have two YouTube channels that I do videos on. I do videos on my other channel every single day. And those videos take hours to make, you know what I mean? So I can't go thrifting every single day in another city. I got to use what's here. So um those are, that's just what I got to work with. um Hot Rock Collective said on a video from a couple months ago, says if you list quality items that buyers want at competitive prices, you'll make sales. If you're listing commodity style goods that nobody is looking for, none of the eBay guru tricks will save your store. And that's absolutely correct. I don't know any eBay people that sell basic, bread and butter items, or just items that nobody wants, or items with bad sell through, that expects to have good sales. If they do, then I don't know. I don't know why they would expect that. If you're not selling high demand items, or items with high sell through, or items that are in on trend, like stylish items, nobody's going to buy them. I think that's common knowledge though. There are people that have, like, I'm going to use James for example. James owns all his inventory. It's already free. He's bought it all from over the decades, right? So that stuff's going to sell whenever it sells. But if you notice, the stuff that Jan goes out and buys, that stuff's selling right away. So it's not necessarily the fact that people are buying items that don't sell. There's certain items that people buy that just you have to wait for the right buyer to come along, right? It'll sell when it's time. But for the most part, if you keep listing items that are in demand, on trend, good sales price, good shipping price, all that will help you make continuous sales. And speaking of the shipping, Miss Dev's girl says, "Hi Marcus, did you receive the email about calculated shipping on eBay? I'm still trying to figure out what it means. I know you said you do flat rate shipping. Do you still do that? Looking forward to hearing your take." And so I have flat rate shipping in my business policies. I do $8.95 priority, and I do $6.50 for ground advantage. And then if it's a heavy jacket, I'll charge $15 for the shipping, because that's what a medium flat rate box costs. I've been not doing I haven't done calculated shipping in 3 years almost. So I did not get that email because I don't have any listings with calculated shipping on them. I don't have a take on it. I don't have enough knowledge on the topic since it's so new to give anyone advice on it. My advice is, if it makes you uncomfortable, just opt out. That's the simple solution. You can't opt out of this. That's what I would do if I were you. But honestly, I don't think that, unless you're like charging, or unless you're shipping big items that you have no experience with, I don't think calculated shipping is an option that we should use as solid sellers that have been selling for years, unless it's just something that you feel like that's the way you have to do it. I personally know what a pair of jeans is going to go for, even if it's going to Washington. I know what a t-shirt is going to go for, even if it's going to Washington. And I build my shipping policies around those metrics to be able to give the buyer a better deal more often than not, right? So sometimes I'm going to make money off the shipping. Sometimes I'm going to lose money off the shipping. Sometimes I'm going to break even off the shipping with eBay's fees built into that. So I live in the middle of the United States. I pick a shipping rate that, works out best for everyone involved. So that's just how I do it. So that's enough rambling, guys, enough questions. I'm going to go ahead and start showing you guys what's sold now. What is GoPro, man? Okay, guys, so we got 11 items on eBay for $273, and then we got 2 items on Poshmark, which I guess I'll go ahead and pull the Poshmark items first. We got a pair of BDG jeans, 2933. Say that fast. BDG jeans, 2933. Gonna be up there, so I got to do some climbing real quickly. 2933. Y'all need to get one of these stools, man. BDG, not a great brand. It's like Urban Outfitter brand. These sold for a best offer of $12. That's a women's 33. And then the next item is a Frankfurt, Michigan hoodie. That is $28.85. $28.85. It might be down here. Nope. It's up there too. So, as you guys know, most clothing resellers use this method. 28.85. 28.85. Now this is just like a Comfort Colors hoodie with just a Frankfurt, Michigan location destination graphic on it. That's sold for $20. That's a men's large. Now, as you guys know, guys, most people that do clothing do one of these two methods. Well, I guess I should say three. Either you do the box method, you do the rack method, or you do the bins method. Now, as long as you can find your items, it doesn't really matter how you do it. But if you want to get into this storage system, you can use the links down below in the description to get all the products for it, and including this video to make SKUs like this to teach you how to do that. So that way you're not paying a whole crap ton of money for SKUs over the lifespan of your business. And it's an easy way to support the channel. So those are the two Poshmark sales. And if you guys want to use Vendoo, you can get 25% off your first month by using the link down below as well to cross list your items to different platforms. So speaking of different platforms, let's jump into the eBay orders. Okay, guys. So first up, we got a pair of Carhartt jeans with the flannel lining. These sold for a best offer of $21. Probably could have got more on them, but yesterday wasn't looking too swell, so I just took the offers that I got. This is a Tommy Hilfiger button-up shirt, men's large, sold for a best offer of $15. This is a women's Walmart employee polo shirt, uniform replacement shirt. This sold for a best offer of $15. Oh, the size on the Carhartt jeans were 40-30, so that's bigger sizes take forever to sell. This has been listed for over a year. Tommy Hilfiger shirt was a men's large, and then this is a women's 5XL, so still took a little while to sell. That sold for $15, and we got this Nike football shirt. I had this listed for $15. Someone made me an offer of $7. Really didn't want to take it, but I think this might have been the first sale of the day, so I had to accept a stupid offer to get some traction on the store, because the day before I only sold 4 items. Wasn't trying to have a repeat of that. This is a Girl Scout sweatshirt from Southern Illinois branch. Had this listed for a couple months, sold for a best offer of $15. Okay, real quick, a little bit of housekeeping. I'm about halfway. I think I'm halfway to the donation amount that I need for the trip. Some of the money that I have isn't on the actual, so like say you hit the link in the description to go donate. If you donate, I've got actual cash money that I'm giving on Sunday to my ticket. So the number that's on there is not as much as I need. I need less than half of that. But if you guys do want to donate to the trip, we're going to South Carolina, Charleston, South Carolina, to help kids in need, kids that are in like not the greatest of living situations, bad upbringings, foster type stuff like that, situation like that. So if you guys want to donate to us going out in the community and making a difference, you can do that down below. And on top of that, if you guys need coaching, you can join the Patreon. You can join the Patreon link down below as well. We're getting ready to roll out something pretty big that's going to help you guys track sell-through, track brands by the sizes, colors, all that, everything down to the nitty-gritty, to be able to tell if something's a good buy for you or not. So that's going to be a Patreon exclusive if you guys want access to that, consider joining, and I'll catch you guys over there. All right, so the last few items is this is going to be a Granite City Warriors high school sweatshirt that is in Illinois. So for 25 bucks, that's a men's extra large, and they listed for a couple months. This is a vintage Mythbusters shirt from, obviously the show Mythbusters. This sold for $30. That is a men's large. Got these vintage Levi's jean shorts, women's. These are $9.50. Women's $9.50, size 14. So for a best offer of 20 bucks. Men's American Eagle jeans. These were listed not long ago, like a couple days ago. Sold for $25. That sold for full price. 34.32. I tried the Kaylee Lane method where I just price items in range with the market and don't turn on best offer, and those sold for the price that I listed them at without best offer. This is a Charter Club. Got this brand new at tags, vintage Charter Club, 100% linen skirt. Sold for 16 bucks. That's been in the store for, let's see, that number 5903. That number is over 2 years old. So I wouldn't recommend it, even new at tags, but I got all that stuff in a bulk buyout. And then this is a Eddie Bauer shirt. Sold for $3.50. My break-even cost is $3. So I also would not recommend picking up Eddie Bauer t-shirts unless they're vintage and cool. This is a solid red tee that is a men's 3XL, and that's sold for $3.50. So that's gonna do it for this one, guys. Sorry, like I said, it's not a special, like, super edited video, real cool with you, real cool for you guys, but I gotta get my work done. So that's gonna do it for this one. Catch you guys on the next one. Until then, let's make this cash, guys. Peace.